Hi engineers out there. I can confidently say that SDC Verifier is a host of plentiful tools. They can help identify and filter the most critical load cases, orientations, elements, or locations instead of manually checking every result according to rules. Today, let's talk about one of them that belongs to post-processing segment. And it is called a Peak Finder's tool. Why do engineers need it? Well, it can be helpful when, for example, it is necessary to figure out the cause of a high utilization factor in standards. And as a brief definition, Peak Finder finds all peak zones based on the output results and presents them using a special plot and a summary table. The saving auto backup is going on, but it's not taking too long. This is my model, and it was previously analyzed. And if we go to the jobs section, in my job I have 4 individual loads, 7 load sets, and 1 fatigue group. And we can see that the envelope of load sets has 300,000 cycles. I also added, for now, 2 standards. This is DNV RPC 203 fatigue and Eurocode 3 fatigue. For DNV, let's create a criteria plot. You can see that fatigue group was selected. And we are about to change check the parameter damage root 5. And here are our results. So let's go to post-processing section and check these peaks. We can give it a title. For example, damage root 5. And it is basically dependent on the user's needs, whether they want to concentrate on verification criteria according to standards or on the load criteria. Briefly speaking, if checking results from a load, as we can see from it is set from default, this option is selected. You can select the category, also the direction, and of course, if checking from load, the criteria section also needs to be adjusted according to the needs. In my case, I need to check for fatigue, so I'm enabling from check option. You can see that Eurocode 3 fatigue also available, as it was previously added to this section, but I'm focusing on DNV fatigue. Check fatigue. And in criteria, I'm activating range. And I want to check range in all values that are higher or equal to 1. It will mean that our utilization factor is higher than the criteria we prescribed for this check. Press OK. And we can see that this damage root 5 was created. Now, right-click on this damage root 5 and select table. Here you will need to select the proper fatigue group. It was selected by default. And also selection can be adjusted, but I will leave all entities, which is my entire model. Here at the bottom, we have several options that I would like to describe for you. Show only welds option means that if you have welds recognized in your structure or joints or whatever you use, you can show results only for those areas. But if you want to see the results for the entire structure, you can inactivate this option. Moving on to these three options, which are basically the ones I would like to highlight. Plot type defines what values should be plotted on the model. Show label for each zone. It is based on selected option near the element with the maximum value of the zone. Zone label font size. This is the label font size for all labels of the plot. Now let's press fill. And here we can see the results, the zones and their values, these peaks. Also, it is possible to visualize these peaks on the model, so let's plot them. Plot selected zones from the table. And here you can see the results. Press OK so that it is saved. Okay, that's pretty much it about our Peak Finder tool. If you have any other questions on how to get started with SDC Verifier software, our online help may come in handy. So go to Software, Online Help, Help for SDC Verifier. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos to come.